Hey everybody, it's Al with BobCAD. So today I wanted to look at a milling job. We have this part here that we've turned down and we need to cut this shoulder off in the part. So to begin with, what I need to get is the OD profile of this part. As you can see, it's cut away. So what I'm going to do is create a new layer. I'm going to name it. I'm going to make it active, and then I'll change the color that I'm drawing with to a different color. Okay, so from here I'm going to do intersection curves, or I'm sorry, cross section, and then I'll change this to the front view, and then I'll click Get Wireframe, and then I can hit cancel and then turn the solid layer off. And what that's done is provided the wireframe for the cross section of the model. Now from here I need to clean up some of this geometry, so I'm just going to draw a line on center. I'm going to trim this line so that it extends out like this. From here I'm going to just get rid of some of this geometry that I don't need. Trim to from here to here, from here to here. Alright, so then I'll select the rest of this wireframe and just delete it. So that gives me the part profile. Now I could use that profile for turning, but in this example, again, we've already turned this down and we want to machine this pocket here. So I'm going to create another layer, and this is going to be stock. And then what I'll do is use that profile to create a surface. So we're going to do a revolve surface, 360. And we'll go from here to here, and then we'll click that. Alright, so now that gives me my stock profile. Okay, so I have my stock profile, I have my OD profile. So now I want to set up my job. So I'll create a new job. This is a milling job, 3-axis machine, stock wizard. I'm going to use the solid model stock that I just created and then select the model off the screen. And then from here, this is my 0 position. Now, you can 0 this part wherever you might like. I'm going to choose the center of the face here, but we could pick the OD. And then if we need to change the axis orientation, we can use our direction options over here to change which way Z is facing. Like right now, Z is facing up. If I wanted Z facing this way, I could click on my, let's see, I could click on my my Y direction is going this way, so I could choose my Z direction going this way, and now you can see my Z is going positive this way. And then if I needed to flop my X, I could flop my X to make adjustments for where you want 0 to be. In this case, I am going to want 0 to just stay in the direction that I have it set in, and then flop my Y, flop my Z, so X is going this way, Y is going this way, Z is going this way, and I'll choose OK. Alright, so now I have my stock and I have my 0 set up. The next thing I want to do is turn these other geometry sets off, and then I'm going to turn down my stock transparency, so I'm just looking at what I want to work with. Okay, so now I want to address this area here. Now there's a couple of different ways that you can address this. You could do side roughing, you could do an open pocket, you could use an advanced pocket. I'm going to do side roughing. So with side roughing, it's mill 2-axis, select geometry. I'm just going to pick on this edge right here, hit my space bar, next, pick bottom. I'm going to pick this edge right here, choose next. From here, profile rough, profile finish. Now the part's in metric, so I'm not sure about the tooling, but I'm going to do side rough. I'm going to say there's 10 millimeter left, and I want to take that in 5 passes. Leads, I'm going to do parallel. We'll make this 8, and then we'll use that for all of them, and then we'll load a finish tool in and finish it off. So I can compute this now, and what you're going to see is it's going to take a pass and come back and take a pass and come back. So we're side milling here, side roughing. Let's go ahead and launch simulation. So here we can look at what's going on. Turn the speed down. and you can see how it's roughing that area out. Now you could adjust the step over, you could adjust the step down. Again, this is just one way in which you could profile that. Another thing you could do is if you wanted to do a pocket routine, I'm going to create another layer, open, pocket. I'm going to make this active and then change my active drawing color. From here, what I want to do is extract the wireframe for this face, so I'll do utilities, extract edges single. We'll pick up on this face here, and then we can turn everything else off. Now the toolpath is still being displayed, so I want to hide that. So I'll go to my machine setup and choose blank all toolpath. Alright, so now you can see how we have this part profile here, and really this is the only edge that we want to machine. So I'm going to select these the other wireframe here, and I'm going to modify that from a solid line to a dotted line, and that tells it we're doing an open pocket there. From here, I'm going to load in a 2-axis routine, select my geometry, pick my bottom, so this is how deep I'm going. Next, pocketing, pocket, and profile finish. Okay, so for my pocket, it's going to be an advanced pocket. I'm going to leave everything else the same and compute. And you can see how that will come in here, and it does a similar type fashion. This is an open pocket, so it takes a pass, comes back, takes a pass, comes back. If you want to adjust your step over, you can do that as well. So we can go to our pattern here, and we could say 25%, recompute that. Now you can see it's going to take more passes. If you want to adjust the step down, you can do that as well. You just go to multiple steps, and maybe we want 5mm a pass. Now you can take multiple passes to get down to the bottom. Really, the open pocket and the adaptive pocket, it's the same functionality. You just check this adaptive roughing on, drop your step down, go ahead and compute it. Now you'll see the adaptive toolpath, which is like a high-speed strategy. So picking up a shoulder like this is really easy to do, either with a profile and side rough, an open pocket, or an adaptive pocket. If you guys have any questions or comments or any feedback, please reply back to the Facebook, the YouTube, or whatever thread this video may be posted in. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much, guys.